quick topic. It says Nick Young says Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal's Lakers will lose to the 2018 Warriors in 5 games. Let's think. Let's actually look on some rosters, because he might have a point, but it depends on what era you're playing in as well. Because if they allow you to rough up Steph and KD, then it's going to be in the Lakers' favor, obviously. Because the problem is there's no answer for Shaq. But can Shaq get out? Because what they're going to put Shaq in every ball screen. So do you run a zone? But I wouldn't say Shaq is the best mental defender. Like, he blocks shots and whatnot and get rebounds, but I'm not sure if he's really thinking about defensive coverages like that. Just being honest. He knows not to stop the guy from coming to the lane trying to dunk the ball, but that's not what the Warriors do. So if they're playing this era, I believe so. Shaq would probably still be dominant, but they would be trading 2s for 3s because Steph Curry would be shooting at 40%. KD can shoot at 40. Clay can shoot at 40. Then you think about the rest of the team. For me, Draymond's a non-factor at this point at 2018. You have Iguodala. He can't really shoot. I really need to let's see if I can look at rosters. I think that'll give me a clear insight. Let's just do a quick. Let's see I wonder if I can type it in here. Let's go 2001 Lakers. That's the ones everybody talks about. Oh, perfect. It just pops up too. I want to make sure. Yeah, this is the one that beat the Sixers. Okay. And then we'll get the 2018 Warriors. Perfect. Okay. Let's look at some rosters. So the 2018 Warriors, they had Jordan Bell. Chris Boucher was on that team? I don't remember him on that team. Huh, interesting. Omri Caspi, Quinn Cook, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Andre Iguodala, Damian Jones, Sean Livingston, Kevon Looney, Patrick McCaw. Patrick McCaw's on the team. Didn't Patrick get 3 championships to start his career? It was something crazy. JaVale McGee was on that team. Zaza Pachulia, Klay Thompson, David West. Oh, and Nick Young. Wow. And Nick Young. I didn't realize he was on the team. No wonder why he's saying that. Makes total sense now. But, okay. Nobody's guarding Shaq on this roster. Just being honest. Even with Zaza, even with JaVale, nobody's guarding Shaq. But let's go ahead and take a look at this 01 roster. Because this team finished the 2017-2018 Warriors. Their regular season record was 58-24. But they didn't care about the regular season, to be honest. Probably the same with the Lakers. Their regular season was 56-26. They had Kobe, D. Fish, Greg Foster, Rick Fox, Devin George, Horace Grant, Ron Harper, Robert Horry, Tyronn Lue, Mark Madsen, Stanislav Metavincheko. I can't pronounce his name. I did not know that was his first name. I knew his. Let me make sure this is the same guy I'm thinking of. But yeah, no, it is. I did not know that was his first name. Okay, maybe they probably call him just Stan. That's probably easy. Or Slav. Shaq, Mike Pemberthy, Isaiah Ryder was on this team too, and Brian Shaw. How long I did not know Isaiah Ryder was on this team. Did he play a full season? Yeah, he played a full season with them. Man, it's kind of crazy. He went from averaging 19, joins this team, averaged 7, 9, and then out the league. He was actually a decent three-point shooter, especially for the time back then. It's crazy because they were talking about him being the next Mike just because he could jump a little bit. But okay, let's see. I wonder if I can get lineups on here. And the reason I say that, let's see, do we have a lineup? We have per 100. Let's do this. there has to be, okay, you have schedules and results, right? There has to be like a little bit of a roster breakdown. Okay, I don't even want the regular season. I just want the playoffs. I want the last game. What we will do the last game of each of the playoffs and look at these box scores, because then we'll be able to see the starting lineups for both teams. And hopefully nobody's hurt, but let's do it like that. Because this should have been the year KD should have not gotten hurt. Yeah, this is against the Cavs. Okay. So we have... Oh, wait. What happened? Oh, I messed up. No, I didn't. I thought I messed up. Okay. All right, so let's look at the box score of this game. So these would be the starting lineups according to just 01 in 2018. We have Steph Curry, we have Draymond, we have Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and JaVale McGee. Okay. For the Lakers, we have Shaq, we have Kobe, we have Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, Horace Grant. Okay. So what would happen is JaVale will play Shaq. That's a mismatch. Horace Grant will play Draymond. That's, at this point, this is just even. Draymond probably does better on the screens, but really not really screening. But Horace Grant, I want to say, is 6'10" himself. Yeah, he's 6'10" himself. So that's a more even matchup than I think we think. So the post is taken care of. It's the guards that's about to become an issue. Because Derek Fisher would have to play Steph Curry, because I was going to put Kobe on Steph Curry. But then that would leave D. Fish playing Klay Thompson. Which, not necessarily. The thing is, Klay would shoot over him all game. And he would be running. Both Steph and Klay would be running all game. So, I don't know if I put Kobe. I don't know if I put Kobe on him, because I don't want to wear Kobe out necessarily, because that's a tear. But both of them, honestly, Klay and Rick Fox is about to get torched by Kevin Durant. Absolutely torched. Yeah, this makes it tough. And then looking at the bench, you have Robert Horry, Brian Shaw, Tyronn Lue, Ron Harper, Mark Madsen. Mark Madsen really didn't play. Ron Harper really didn't play at this point either. Robert Horry was really the only one that played. Brian Shaw played a few minutes as well. On this bench, you have Andre Iguodala, Jordan Bell, Sean Livingston, Nick Young, David West, Kevon Looney. But this must have been an older David West, because David wasn't getting that much playing time either. Not the last game anyway. I wonder if they blew the team out. They blew the team out and still didn't really get playing time. Zaza, Patrick McCaw. Okay. So I would put Robert Horry. Would you put Robert Horry over Iguodala at this point? Because Iggy would have been, I don't know. Because Robert can shoot, Iggy can't. It's like they do different things. Iggy's more like a guard-like type player than a post player, and that's what Robert Horry was. I know they gave him the small forward moniker for whatever reason in Houston, but he's more of a power forward. Jordan Bell, cool, high-energy guy. Kind of similar. Lakers had Brian Shaw, Tyronn Lue, Ron Harper. Those guys really weren't playing. Sean Livingston would be a problem. I remember him being a problem. You have Nick Young. This is not the same Nick Young from Wizards days or even Clippers days. So, yeah. And same thing with David West. But I think I would still give the bench to the Warriors, because really the Lakers were Tyronn Lue, Brian Shaw, and Robert Horry. That's about it. I think Kevin Durant is honestly the reason they win this game, in which, you can say that about a lot of series. But it's the cheat code, to be honest with you. You have Kevin Durant, who nobody can guard, but you put him on a team with Klay and Steph, so you can't help off of KD. I mean, yeah, you can't help off KD, And you can't double KD either, because that means you're helping off of Steph or Clay. The only person you can really help off is Draymond. But what'll happen is they'll put the ball in Draymond's hands, so you really can't help off of him, which makes sense for our offense. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because I want to say the Lakers. I really want to say the Lakers because I believe Shaq would dominate the matchup so bad that they would have to figure something out, especially if the Warriors ever went on a cold streak at all. But I probably have to go, just as a basketball mind, I would have to go with the 2018 Warriors. Even though I want to go with the Lakers, I would have to. KD is the one that, he's the mismatch that messes everything up. Because Kobe guarding Steph or Klay Thompson, that's fine. But putting Kobe on KD would mean that you're putting either Rick Fox in already. Kobe can't guard KD, by the way. Not at this point in his career. Earlier, yeah, but at this point in his career, he's not going to be able to guard him. Nobody can. You're great players. Nobody really can guard. That's why I'm saying Shaq is going to eat all day in this against the Warriors bigs. But the thing is, Kobe's going to kill against the Warriors guards as well. And they have Rick Fox. I don't think Rick. Let me see if Rick Fox is really that good of a shooter, because you're probably bringing Robert Horry in. He shot 34, almost 35% from three, and they didn't take that many threes a game. Now, the championship year, he shot 31% from. No, that's not that year. He shot 39% from three that year. So that would be a welcome sight, but really the only shooters they would have. You have D Fish, who can hit an occasional jump shot. And Horace Grant's not shooting any threes, but mid-range he can hit. So, yeah, I would have to go with the Warriors. Again, depends on the era. If they make it into like a early 2000s era, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with the Lakers, just because they're gonna get everybody in foul trouble. That's what Shaq's gonna do to their bigs, and then it's gonna become too easy. Because if it ever comes a point where they start running that small ball lineup, it might work offensively for the Warriors, but defensively it'll never work. Because no matter how tall Kevin Durant is, he's not going to ever be able to guard Shaq. And vice versa. If KD's at the 5, honestly, if KD's at the 5, I just put Shaq on Draymond, and we just help off of Draymond. Yeah, so I don't know how this would go. I really don't. I'm going to say it like this. I want the Lakers to win, but I believe the Warriors will win the matchup. And it's strictly because of KD. There's nobody that can guard him. I'm not gonna act like there is. Oh, shit. Yeah, because if there was like a younger like LeBron type or Kawhi, maybe. And Kobe was a good defender in his own right, but he was never to the level of how LeBron and Kawhi